All right, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Madrid Hub. I'm so happy to be here because when I was streaming in my Twitch channel, all of a sudden, very good news popped up regarding to Kylian Mbappé, and apparently, finally, we are really closer than ever to hear something, the latest news, the most exciting news regarding to Kylian Mbappé, because J.Laurens from France is claiming this. As you can see here, is claiming this. PSG has given up regarding to Kylian Mbappé. I mean, there's nothing they think they can do about it, and apparently they are assuming the player will announce his departure. He is leaving all the way to Madrid. Maybe he's not saying all the way to Madrid, but he will announce, and very soon he will be leaving Paris Saint-Germain imminently. So that'd be whether today, tomorrow, or something like that, but something is gonna happen in the next 24 hours. I'd say even sooner than that. I mean, maybe in the few couple hours, maybe in the next 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know. But everybody, literally everybody, is talking about that right now because it's breaking news. Nobody was expecting this to happen because everybody was saying, no, we probably have to wait until Saturday when PSG is playing the next game in its stadium so Kylian Mbappé can say goodbye to everybody in the stadium, for the fans, like kind of farewell speech or something like that at the end of the game or something like that. But apparently he will do something way ahead of that day, and we will probably learn something regarding to Kylian Mbappé whether today or tomorrow. But it's pretty good news because I was watching the video from Ramon Alvarez Demon. Let me show y'all what was that. He brought a guy who write articles in OK Diarios, a Spanish newspaper, and they were talking about the presentation of the player because, as you know, he cannot be presented in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Let me silence and mute this. Okay, this guy here in the right is a journalist from OK Diario, right, in Spain. And this guy is very, very reliable. He's a very good journalist. He's all the time writing articles and telling news regarding to Real Madrid, Kylian Mbappé, and all the stuff. And he said that apparently Real Madrid has already made a call to a company that apparently organizes events and celebrations and things like that, and is a company Real Madrid has worked in the past with, to organize some other different events and stuff like that. And they have contacted them to organize their latest event, the biggest event in Real Madrid history ever, because I think that this will not have any precedent in the history of Real Madrid, and the celebration and the presentation of Kylian Mbappé will be huge, right? And they are considering different locations, and they were talking about that, whether Cibeles or maybe not the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, of course, at all, but whether Cibeles, Colón, the Withing Center. There are some different places where might, in my opinion, hold the presentation of the player, right? So they were talking about it. The guy was also giving his own thoughts, his own take on the situation and all this drama with Kylian Mbappé. But the thing is, and the point is, Kylian Mbappé will be presented and will be a Real Madrid player for sure, right? Last night in El Chiringuito, if some of y'all were watching, you probably heard Pedrerol tweeted something during the day saying, it's not clear to me, hesitating about the signing of Kylian Mbappé when every single journalist else is tweeting right the other way, is tweeting the opposite way, claiming Kylian Mbappé has already reached an agreement with Real Madrid and he will play for Real Madrid and all the stuff. Then Josep Pedrerol said exactly the opposite, claiming he's not very sure about it and these kind of things, right? Okay, so to me, as a Spaniard who has been watching El Chiringuito my whole life, and I know these guys, to me, Josep Pedrerol is trying to create some drama and trying to getting us into the the core of the drama, you know, and trying to become some more and add up a little bit more dramatism to the thing, when he knows and very good Kylian Mbappé will play for Real Madrid. And it's not only that, but Giuseppe Redol already knows Kylian Mbappé. I'm not saying he has already signed something, a contract or something like that with Real Madrid, but to me, he already knows what is going on exactly in Real Madrid, right? And as far as the Kylian Mbappé signing, he pretty much known everything, right? But the only thing is, of course, you have to know what you have to offer to your audience, right? I mean, he is leading El Chiringuito. I mean, he's been leading El Chiringuito for the last 8 to 10 years, right? And it's not a secret that this guy is very smart guy, is a super hard worker, and of course, I mean, regardless whether he knows or not, he always have to think out of the box, and he always had to think what to deliver to the audience, dosify it, chop it off, and say, okay, today I'm going to deliver this, and I'm going to hold this for me until tomorrow. And let me tell you all, next Saturday, right after the game of Paris Saint-Germain, there will be a special show of El Chiringuito talking about Kylian Mbappé, right? So he does know everything and what's going on right now, right? But the problem is he can't say a single word. So to me, guys, the most important, the point of this whole video for you is to keep in mind, the most important is J.Laurens, a French journalist, has already tweeted PSG gave up on Kylian Mbappé. There's nothing they can do about it. And of course, it's imminent. Kylian Mbappé will say something regarding to his future. And yeah, he won't wait for an additional week or something like that. It's going to be this week. It's going to be between today, tomorrow, and Friday. So let's see what happens. Stay tuned in the channel because I'm going to share with you all whatever happens right now. And that's it. Like if you like it, if you like the video, and of course subscribe my channel. See you in the next one.